What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode on the Sneaker Tech channel, or Hank the Tank TV,
Yes, sir.
or I was trying to think of more names, but
Nope, just Hank the Tank TV. That's all.
today we wanted to give you guys a different video. Want to have a conversation.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully, you guys like the studio. The casting couch is back.
We are back at the casting couch. We're at Club 6467, and we're pretty excited.
What? Club 6467?
Was you don't like that? You don't like the name of the club?
I mean, it was pretty cool, but I would say more like studio.
Studio 6467, located in New York, Pennsylvania. So, what should we talk about today? There's a lot of things we can talk about in the sneaker world.
There is a lot. First things first, we're going to SneakerCon Vegas.
Oh yeah, so SneakerCon Vegas is July 9th and 10th. Pretty excited. So if you're going to be there, let's hang out, meet, and talk. The SneakerCon shows at the Mandalay Bay Convention Center, which is on the Strip, I believe. And I'm pretty excited about this. Like, this is our first West Coast trip. We've been doing a lot of East Coast stuff. This is the West Coast, this first West Coast one we're doing.
I mean, as Sneaker Tech, like I've been to SneakerCon LA, like as a kid. Like I think I went 3 years straight. It was always at the Anaheim Convention Center. It was fun.
Yeah, I mean, but like as we continue to build the brand and build the company, this is like the first thing for us.
So guys, we're definitely going to be there on day one. So if we don't run out of money, we'll be there day two. But I think we can run out of money on day one.
Yep, the trip's already costing us enough between flights and air hotel stay and rentals. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be interesting, but nonetheless we're gonna have fun and we're gonna kill it at the show. I think it's gonna be great because we're gonna meet a lot of people, like I said, that haven't met us on the West Coast.
I mean, East Coast.
Yeah, on the East Coast, and then we're gonna be out there. So
we're gonna go to SneakerCon. Obviously, we're gonna visit sneaker stores. So if there's any sneaker stores you guys know, please comment down below.
yes, because we want to definitely visit these stores. As you saw in one of our previous videos when we went to Godzilla, we visited some stores and we had fun. So obviously we know about Urban Necessities, so obviously that's a must.
I know Urban Necessities, On the Arm, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't remember any except Urban Necessities. So.
There was this one we went to. I can't remember the name. Oh, actually, it started to come back. There's Urban Necessities. There's On the Arm. There's Waves. And then there's a store across the street from Waves. I can't remember the name. But yeah, there's a few.
I know a lot of the, there's a lot of stores that are opening up into different casinos.
Yeah.
I think there's one in Resorts World. Obviously the one at Caesars, which is Urban Necessities. I think there's like a couple others. So we'll definitely be trying to find them. But again, if you can help us out, comment down below. Tell us which ones there is, and we can go and visit them. So I don't want to roast us and say just use Google. But
I mean, true. But, you know, everyone has that one back of the closet type store that like no one knows about, and it has great deals, great prices.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And dope people.
Yeah, definitely.
Because we've been to some sneaker stores and they're just like,
can y'all leave?
yeah, appreciate the shout out, but y'all gotta go. So anyway, what's next up on the agenda?
I mean, you know, I guess we have to talk about StockX because, you know, StockX helps stores and resellers and just even consumers when it comes to like, hey, what should they pay for a shoe?
Mm-hmm.
But allegedly StockX is selling fakes. So
yep. And you guys gotta keep in mind you're innocent until proven guilty.
yeah, so in my opinion, I just feel as though like for the amount of volume StockX is selling, obviously fakes are gonna slip up. Because even me, I bought a fake, what was it, like a month ago?
Yeah.
So I bought a fake a month ago. Obviously we don't sell fakes, so we don't show that we bought a fake, but I bought a fake because it was the end of the day, I was tired, I was ready to go, but like this dude came in really quick with 3 pairs. And when you're not like in a mood to buy shoes or like have energy to really look at it, that's how fakes come apart. Like you just have to be energized and ready to go, and then you'll be focused on buying shoes. So that's just my opinion on fakes.
Yeah, again, it definitely is a touchy subject. things do happen. But the problem is, it's not the fact that they're not selling the fakes. They're getting past. You're supposed to have the best authenticators, and you guarantee authenticity. So that's where they're losing it. And then on top of it, it's how they handle the situation once it becomes.
Yeah, it's hard to reach them.
Yeah, so it's not like you can call customer service and be like, hey, I got a fake shoe. Can you guys take care of this? It doesn't happen like that all the time. There's been some good fakes that I can say that's come into the shop. When it was UNC4, everything looked good up until you shined the light and you saw the stitching, but the quality was very, very good. Like, so you just gotta pay attention to all the little minor details. I mean, everybody thinks they're an authenticator. You know what I mean? So like, everybody thinks that they're the best in the sneaker game, but at the end of the day, like, you can say that it's not real, but until you really like do those checks and balances, and like, it's better that you have multiple people check the shoe.
Yeah. Because like if you put a shoe against 10 people, 2 out of the 8 might say it's fake, but 8 might think it's real. So it's just like, you don't have to buy it if these 8 people think it's good. Then,
Right. So I mean, we don't know what their practices are per se. They go through a multi-step process, or it's just one person grabbing a box, looking at it, and setting it on. Also, if you want to add fuel to the fire, maybe those people that are selling fakes are in on it. Like the guys that are checking it and letting it go through, because it's not their money. It's the consumer's money.
Yeah.
So it's not like StockX is taking any kind of loss whatsoever. It's the consumers
making more money. Because the more shoes they sell, the more money they make.
Right. They're only making money off the fees and stuff like that. They're not making money off anything else. So if you think about it, like, this is my gripe about Check. You send pictures in, and that's been documented too, that you send pictures. We actually did this test and it was proven. We took pictures at different parts of the store with the same shoe, and 2 out of 3 times it came back fake, but that one time they said it was real. So is it real or is it fake?
I can't legit check based off pictures. That's just me.
I can't either. It's better to see the shoe in person, touch it, feel it, smell it, using all 5 of your senses, except hearing, I think. But just to look at it and take a look at it. So
I mean, if you put a shoe to your ear and it's making like talking to you, like, the shoe should not be talking to you.
the feds are listening.
But another thing about StockX is, how do you feel about like looking up shoes right now and every shoe is just worth like pretty much retail?
Again, that's the consumer doing that. It's not the company doing it. Now, I've always believed that people are manipulating the market. Could be StockX, but there are certain entities that are manipulating the market. So like the mom and pops. I call them mom and pops. So like the smaller resellers, like, those people are going to take the worst hit because they're buying it at retail, just flip it at retail. But like the bigger stores or the mega stores, like those type people,
They just make more money.
they're making more money because they're able to buy it so cheap. You know what I mean? I mean, we at least try to buy it back at retail, regardless of what StockX is. But
Lately, certain shoes is just not worth our time.
Yeah.
Like
not worth to buy.
Green Bean 5s, the Easter 5s, like even the Heritage ones, they look good, but it's like, we can't buy those shoes if they're available at our mall, at the retail stores.
Yeah.
Because we have to buy stuff that we can resell.
So that's a good point. But I think right now the market is very wonky, and to the people that have to understand, it's like, we have to do what's best for our business and our business model, and if they don't like it, it's okay. I'm okay with it. We'll find a deal. We'll find the price that we want to pay. It's not the end of the world. And if people don't want to sell to us, it's okay. I get it. You guys want to make your money, and we want to make our money. So.
Yep. So I never told you this, but Zeta Kicks is my cousin.
Oh my Jesus.
And
Everybody's your cousin.
I don't know, like, since we're related, I feel like I have to defend him.
Well, how are you going to defend him?
I'm just playing. He's not my cousin. But here's my thing about the situation. So as a reseller, I know how hard it is. Like, every time a release comes out, like a good release, I want to get 20 pairs. realistically, let me go like the Topaz 4s. I wanted like 20 pairs. I think realistically I only got 11. So if someone is doing pre-orders at that volume, I don't know who can really supply that, because you need people to do that. And if I get a group of 5 people that we all can get like 100 pairs of Topaz 4s, and they see I'm selling it for $350, why don't they just sell it themselves and just give me the shoe, to flip it? So it's just like, when it comes to volume, I don't know how people could supply heat at volume, like Travis Scott's, Off-White Air Forces, like those type of shoes. It's just like, it doesn't seem attainable to get many of them.
I mean, I know botters, like when we met at Got Soul, it was a botter that did Yeezy slides, but that's because
the Yeezy is cheap.
Yeah, so I get that, but honestly, guys, my mom always told me if it's too good to be true, don't do it. So,
and that's another thing about fakes. People come to the store saying, "Hey, I got these for like $250." You remember the girl with the Travis Scotts?
Yeah, the Travis Scotts.
So a girl bought a brand new pair of Travis Scott highs, the dark mocha ones, and these shoes came out, what, 2-3 years ago now? Who are you, with no clout in the sneaker game, to be able to buy a brand new Travis Scott right now for $250?
That's what she said.
And it to be real. Like, she was like, "Hey, can we legit check it?" As soon as we saw the box, we knew.
Yeah, the box was way off.
So she opened the box, and the shoe it wasn't even like, I mean, it was brown, but it wasn't even like the material of a real one.
It was pretty bad.
So, guys, like, I'm not saying you need to pay $2,000 if a shoe goes for $2,000, but if you're not paying anywhere near that, it's...
Yeah, definitely be careful, I would say. Like, there's times where it's like I said, we've seen some good stuff, and we want to make sure that we don't do it on camera trying to embarrass the person. I'm not that kind of human being. So, like, for me, I'll make sure to tell them off camera or whatever, like, "Hey buddy, this is not real, this is what I see." And it's just based on the knowledge that I've done throughout the years. I've been doing this for like 15 years. So I've bought fakes purposely just to check them out and, really analyze them and see like some of the things. And I'm sure there's other people that do that too. I think one store I had visited, that they said they kept all the fakes that they had bought just so they can use it as a training tool. Remember when we were at Cam's and I said pick which one was fake? You remember that?
So,
and it was out of 3 shoes.
First of all, you didn't want to. We never talked about this. How I got hired. So, like, there was a video, but like, I had an interview, and the interview was I had to pick which shoe was fake.
Yeah. So that's kind of like the thing is that I think you got it wrong.
I got it wrong, but in my defense, I'm a retail therapy reseller. Like, I get all my shoes retail, so I don't even. At the time, I don't legit check. I don't need to be looking at that stuff, because if I'm getting my shoes from Foot Locker, DTLR, Champ Sports, I should trust them. If they sell me a fake, I'm like, what are y'all doing? Like, here, like, switching shoes out. And then there were times that I got, like, the more limited shoes, I ordered mystery boxes and stuff. But now, like, transitioning into like being a store owner, like, I had to train myself. I had to watch YouTube videos. I had to, even the TikToks of legit checking, like the eBay people, like, if you want to do this, you have to,
really, you have to study it. There's a lot of things, like, we talk about it all the time, and we try to test ourselves in different things in the business, and that's one of the main things, because I know that if we were to purchase anything that isn't real, 2 things can happen. One, we can get in a lot of trouble through the mall, which I think it's actually illegal to resell fake goods. It's a $10,000 fine, I think, like 4 years in jail if found guilty or whatever. Mm-hmm. Which I don't think we'll see the jail time, but nonetheless, it's not something I want to even fathom.
But I might.
But yeah, so like you really have to do your homework and really study, and it sucks that there's a company out there that promotes the safety feature of authenticity, and they aren't fulfilling their obligation to ensure that the product that you're getting is authentic. It's real. So I don't think I bought off StockX since before the pandemic. I used to sell to them during the pandemic, but I haven't done it prior or bought anything. I did just buy something off Go, but
Yeah, I just bought a pen off Goat this morning. Well, I put it in the bed, and when I woke up,
yeah,
it was a seven, yeah.
But
Shout
shout out to Go for the $20 off.
Yeah.
But anyway, track here. You just gotta be careful. I mean, if you don't trust the product, we get the question asked all the time: are these real? Yes. And then people ask, well, how do you know it's real? And I explain to them, and it's okay. Like, I'm okay with people asking that question.
I'm gonna be honest. It depends on like what time of day that person asks me and what mood I'm in. So like if you just walk in and you seem like you're being snobby, like, are these real? I'm gonna be like, you pick a shoe and show me why it's fake. And then they'd be like,
I mean, I do toy with the customers too, so don't get me wrong, but it's all in good fun. But it's okay to ask those questions. If you go to like, if I'm about to spend $500 on anything, I want to know it's real. Like,
hold on.
Remember, I don't. This is probably before your time. Real quick, I gotta get this out.
All right.
This is before your time, but when Cubic Zirconias first came out, and that's the diamonds that are lab made and not naturally made. A lot, they were passing diamond tests and stuff like that. So now, this is back in the 90s, I think, or the 80s when they were making the diamonds.
Before I was born.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, there's a generation gap between us.
Yeah.
So.
But my point being is, do we walk into car dealerships like, are these fake?
No.
All right, because you're walking into somewhere that's selling something that's expensive. So like,
I mean, true, but you can't compare cars to a shoe. I could say jewelry store or something like that. So, because they do make fake jewelry, they make gold-plated stuff.
all right, well,
They make costume jewelry, which looks like real jewelry. And like I said, you got Cubic Zirconia. I think there's another one now where the jewelry, but nonetheless, you want to get that. You want to be able to spend that dollar and get that money back. So you want to buy your investment and then be able to enjoy that investment without having to worry if something is not real or not.
okay. So I guess we can swing it back to talk about sneaker tech. So like, where do you see the future of sneaker tech going?
Right now we're building a brand. We're only been around 9 months technically.
1 year coming very soon.
Yeah, August 1st coming soon. So we definitely want to get the second store rolling. We've been trying, and there's hurdles along the way, but we're also trying to think of other avenues to go during the process. We just want to continue to grow, and I think that's the best thing for us is to grow and to try to be as successful as possible.
Yeah, for me personally, I've been focusing lately on putting out more content. We'll get to work there. I'm trying to make a TikTok, but just getting more YouTube videos out. Make sure we're going to at least one sneaker convention every month,
Mm-hmm.
and at like different parts of the country, so we won't just be like
Right.
New York every time. What else? So social media.
Yeah, building our social media presence definitely helps, and obviously bringing more content and different content, that definitely helps. And obviously, even locally, doing the stuff locally with people and stuff like that. So,
Yeah, any sneaker YouTubers you want to collaborate with?
this is gonna sound crazy, but I love Sneak City
Okay.
and what they do.
How is that crazy?
Because most people probably didn't know that, but I like what they do, and I unfortunately this is a male
Yeah, male
dominated area of expertise, and they're doing a phenomenal job, and honestly they're better than most
Yeah.
other stores that I've ever seen. They're definitely better than us, I think, in my opinion. They're definitely killing it, and shout out to them, and I'm glad to see that. You know what I mean? That I don't want to sound like that stereotypical guy but they're definitely doing their thing, and I like it. And That's my goal. I've been telling you about this all the time. I want to go to Seattle and visit their store.
I also want to go to Seattle to see the Supersonics play. Oh wait. But like you said, this is a male-dominated business.
Yeah.
So, shout out to District 1 New York. I know they got like quite a few females working there, and even some of them are the managers.
No, I didn't know that.
Shout out to Kaylin. She's a manager at Impossible Kicks. Shout out to Open Air Vintage. One of the owners is a female.
Nice. So well.
Sorry, I don't know everybody's name, but like watching different sneaker YouTube videos.
We watch the good. We watch normal, but he'll go watch the smaller ones too. So.
Yeah. Who else have I seen on like sneaker YouTube? It's not coming to me because this is like we're live, but yeah, guys, the future of sneaker tech is really bright. We are now we're not at 40,000 subscribers yet, but
39,142 as of I last checked.
Why do you remember that?
I literally just looked at it probably 10 minutes before we started filming.
So we're almost at 50,000 subscribers. Well, actually, we're gonna hit 40,000, but we're almost at 50,000 subscribers. So I feel as though, what is today, June? You think we can hit it by July 1st?
I can't say that we can. It's up to you guys.
I feel like if we do hit 50,000 subscribers by July 1st, we gotta give something away.
Travis got one Mocha High.
The faker that came into the store?
No, the real one. We'll order it off StockX.
That's gonna be an expensive giveaway. But you know what? If we can hit, what is today?
June 14th.
That's like 2 weeks. 10,000 subscribers in 2 weeks? That's hard. But I guess.
Let's do about August 1st because that's our 1 year anniversary Sneaker Tech store.
I think we will.
Let's do August 1st.
Alright, well, if we can hit 10,000 subscribers by August 1st, guys.
We hit 50,000 total.
Oh, it's the morning.
If we can hit 50,000 before August 1st, which is our 1 year anniversary, we will pick one lucky person who is subscribed. And I know I can look it up. I can see everybody who's subscribed. That's what's great about YouTube Studio. And then we will go ahead and pick a random person for a pair of Jordan 1 High Mocha Travis Scott's, your size, and we can make it happen.
What if they say, hey, I'd rather get a Bretto one? I mean, that would be cheaper for the company.
Nah, Travis Scott 1 High Mocha.
Alright, we're giving away some heat for a milestone. So, you guys heard it here first.
Just tell your friend to subscribe, tell your cousin, your uncle, your mom, your nanny, grandma,
your
side chick, whoever you gotta tell.
Your unborn babies.
They don't have a YouTube channel yet. I mean, they don't have us email yet.
Well,
or social security number for that matter.
If I got someone pregnant, I'll make the baby a YouTube channel.
This guy is the worst. I deserve it. Don't have a baby. So yeah, tell everybody. Let's get to 50K, and then you can potentially win a pair of shoes for free. Is there anything else we need to discuss?
Guys, make sure you guys are following us on Instagram at sneaker.tech_. When we buy shoes, we usually throw them on Instagram really quick. Every shoe doesn't make it to the website, and obviously every one of you guys can make it to the store, but I would say the majority of our shoes are on the Instagram, and
yeah, our used shoes.
Yeah,
new shoes goes on the website. It gets updated periodically. So, that's one of them. Another thing is that lately we've been buying stuff that's what's best for our business, not anybody else's. So don't get your butt hurt if we decide to not buy your stuff. I've had it lately in the DMs where they're like, oh, why not? And don't question me. I don't want it. Simple as that. We have to be smart. The market right now is very, it's scary. So we know what's going to move and what doesn't move. But we definitely want to make sure that we get variety and stuff like that. So when I buy stuff, I try to be as fair as possible for the store. You know, if it doesn't make sense for you, again, you don't have to buy it from us, or you don't have to sell it to us. I'm okay with that. Try to get as much money as possible. I tell people all the time, if my price isn't good enough, go out there and try to get it on your own. Try eBay, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace. Try all those other areas of expertise before you come to me. I'm okay with it. So I have to do what's best for Sneaker Tech when we buy. He has to do what's best for Sneaker Tech when he buys. So again, if you don't like it, I'm okay with it. It's not gonna hurt my feelings. I'll go and find it somewhere else, or you know, there might be that one person that's going to definitely want to buy. You support. I appreciate all the support, and I think that's it for today.
No, I just want to clarify that statement. So, guys, me and Hank used to be resellers on Instagram, and when we're resellers on Instagram, you can buy shoes at a certain price and sell it for 20, 30 bucks more. I mean, obviously you want to make more money, but that's okay. Now that we have a business, we can't buy shoes and make $20, $30 off of it. We have to make more because we got to pay for the rent of the store, the Wi-Fi, the water bills, like all these bills has to be paid for by selling shoes. And then on top of the bills for the company, we have to pay like our bills. So,
and then we have to pay employees too. So
yeah, like the margins is very different from just, you know, the what's it called, average Joe.
Yeah, the average Joe. The smaller resellers, and I'm not, like, if you guys want to make $10 a shoe, that's fine. That's on you guys. I'm not interested in making $10 a shoe because if I wanted to make $10 with shoes, I'd be just doing it out the basement still.
Yep.
But I have a store, I have overhead. If you guys understand business, which a lot of people don't, they don't understand what it takes. But every day we have to reinvent ourselves to make sure that we're keeping us above water. And you know, as much as I want to buy something for more money from you guys, it's tough. And sometimes, like, I do, because I know, like, I want to help out that person that's selling shoes. And, like, if that's their passion, because I've been in those shoes before, like, it's tough. But, again, we have to do what's best for our business.
And also, guys, we don't tell anyone, go buy us this shoe and we'll buy it from you, okay? We never told anyone we'll buy Green Bean 5s off of you. Never told anyone we'll buy what's that orange shoe? The orange, green, yellow with the SBs, with the fur, with the pocket on it. Very limited. Can't remember the name.
But I didn't tell you to buy it. Whatever that shoe is describing.
But basically, we don't tell people go buy us those shoes and we'll buy it from you. Like,
yeah,
you know. So.
A lot of shoes that do come in, a lot of our regulars think that we just want every new release, which we appreciate, but we don't per se, because we have to, like, if it's sitting downstairs at Finish Line or Champs, or we're not going to be able to buy it and then try to resell it. It just doesn't make sense. We would have to buy it and price it at the same price as those stores, but then we have to buy it for pennies on a dollar. And I don't know anybody that wants to lose $60 or $70 per shoe, and I can't morally do it. Used shoes is a different story because it's used. So, you know, I remember selling my car years ago and it was used, and they gave me pennies on the dollar just because that's how it is, and they're going to mark it up to a certain percentage that they need to make to keep going and stuff like that. So, I mean, again, if you don't, I'm okay if you don't sell to us. I'm okay if you can find it, you can sell it at a better price. I'm okay with that, and I want you guys to be able to get the most value from what you're selling. But again, we have to do what's best for us, the best for Sneaker Tech, and sometimes we just can't make the deal, and I'm okay with that.
And on that note, guys, make sure you like the video, hit the subscribe button if you're liking the content we're putting out. Follow us on Instagram at sneaker.tech_, and check out the website www.sneakertechstore.com.
Because I've been practicing that.
No, I wasn't practicing, but I can say my previous job, it helped me.
Your previous place of employment?
Previous place of employment helped me memorize the website. But I'm going to put some shoes on the website today, so check out the website.